Hey, hi, hello, everybody. We're going to do a quick message for the sign of Gemini. Remember, if this resonates, that's great. If not, just leave it. Maybe the next one will be for you. But let's see what is going on. You got a coffin with shock and death. This is twin flames, backstabbing with coffee cup. This is a very beautiful message. This isn't going to resonate with everybody. It's a very in-depth message that I'm getting. This is encouraging you to take a risk. So if you have been involved with somebody for quite some time and it's always been a little bit of an inconsistent energy, the in and out, back and forth, I don't know where I stand, I don't know where they stand, never being really able to find that happy medium. I just did a reading like this previous of when they try, you don't try, when they try, you don't try. There's never that happy medium. You making the healthy choice of putting an ending to they did that, I did that, they said that, I said that is what's going to cause an energetic shift to come in. The coffin energy is an ending, but to a new, beautiful, liberated beginning, especially if you were in the midst of with that addiction energy, this is an emotional block, and possibly you were dealing with an avoidant. This is a little bit of a codependent energy, and it always led to some form of disappointment, deception, lies, a little bit of a backstabbing energy, because what you're doing right now is you're shifting your perspective. You're learning from the past. This is a very beautiful twin flame energy, but it's encouraging you to wipe the slate clean. You can see where there was possibly damage done in this connection, but not anything catastrophic where you can't come back from it. There's a shift coming in, and consider it a little bit of a divine intervention of allowing this to take the course that it was always supposed to. Before there was resentment, there was emotional blockages, there were triggers, because somebody possibly just previously went through a beautiful spiritual awakening, and what your person is doing is they're trying to align with you. It's not uncommon that there's one twin that's more elevated than the next, so you can see why it was kind of like a repetitive cycle. Is your person kept constantly trying to catch up and getting tired and lazy and like, no, never mind. But this time with this beautiful awakening, it's the ending for that new cycle to come in, especially where you're showing more resilience. You're showing the universe of, yes, I love this full-heartedly, but I'm growing tired. I'm growing exhausted. I know I can't constantly wait for my twin to play catch up all the time. You proving to the universe that of cotton ties, moving on, receiving what you need, is why the progression is here. Your ships are coming in. Did it take a very long time for this manifestation to hit its potential, to reach like what is supposed to be? Yes, because your person was trying to play catch up. You got a new phase, learning, expansion, preparing for union with a new phase, interested in you, and a whole complete new version of this person. This is absolutely beautiful. I don't get a lot of readings like this. Like I said, it's probably not going to resonate with everybody, but it's beautiful. Let's see it a little bit more. Yeah, you can see with that Queen of Cup energy of you're still very vulnerable to the past, but it's encouraging you wipe the slate clean, especially because there's a new beautiful opportunity, one like no other, especially if you guys have been on and off, hot and cold for a very long time. That's why it's encouraging you. Don't let the past ruin what is supposed to be coming in for you. What I say, wiping the slate clean. The Fool is number 0 in the Arcana because it literally is a fresh start. Taking that risk, taking that leap of faith. Especially after somebody did a lot of Hermit energy. The Hermit is a very solitude energy, sitting with oneself. This is a Virgo, Aries, a lot of Earth energy too. But it's encouraging you, don't say and do anything too impulsively, because you can see where you're still transitioning, you're still healing. Passion is coming in with the Tower. Hold on. Your person got humbled. Excuse me. That's why the reconciliation is so strong. You could be associated with strong fire energy too. There's a lot of Aries, Sagittarius, Aries and Leo. Sorry, I got so tongue-tied. This is encouraging you to have strength. The Tower's coming in as universal support. Let go of expectations. I have a feeling that your person possibly went through something financial, a little bit of a loss energy. Somebody got humbled with how inconsistent that their energy was. And It's an absolutely beautiful message. Somebody's liberating from the past. I have a feeling that there was a lot of damage done here, like I said, but nothing to the point where it couldn't be resolved. This is why the tower is coming in to offer some form of support, especially because the time is right now. Your person is trying to let their guard down, having strength. You're a little doubtful, which is causing depression. It's encouraging you to stand your ground. There's communication that leads to a new beginning, especially after a very long time of no movement. Cancer energy. That's why the disconnect had to happen, to force your person to be in a very logical energy instead of they were a very avoidant energy. It was always black and gray, no in between, very to the point. I hope this helped.